Hi guys, my name is Michael and this is channel for all the PS Vita mischief making. Welcome! I think we can all agree on the fact that the Doom on the PS Vita is awesome, either in the form of homebrew or in the form of port like Chocolate Doom or PrBoom Plus. All of them are top-notch experiences with all the bells and whistles, and in this video I wanna dive a little bit deeper into where all this goodness exactly began, and where we are now and where we are heading next. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. But first, quick disclaimer, this video is meant to serve as a celebration of the Doom running on the PS Vita and on all the other Sony devices, and it is not meant to be some kind of comprehensive Doom guide. It is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only, and of course, as usually, I've used only devices that I found lying around the house. And with that said, I really wish I could have started this video with the Doom running on this sick pink Hannah Montana limited edition Sony digital media player. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do so as there is no Rockbox support on this exact device, which is necessary in order to run Doom on the MP3 players. But it is absolutely doable, as we can see from this YouTube video. So I couldn't use the MP3 player, therefore I had to use next best thing that I found with the same 2-inch LCD screen, that being the feature phone Sony Ericsson WA90. Also, I just forgot to mention, this video is in order from the worst gadget to the best one, based purely on my subjective opinion of course, and this Sony Ericsson is the weakest one, originally released in March 2008 with the incredible thickness of 9.9mm. The game I'm playing on it clearly isn't proper Doom port, but it is just some silly Java game called Doom RPG, and it is far from your classic Doom experience. It has more RPG elements mixed in, as the name could imply. I believe there is a way to play even proper Doom port on this exact model, as well as on our upcoming contestant called Sony Ericsson W995, originally released in June 2009 with 2.6-inch QVGA LCD screen. It is also dumb candy bar slider phone from the Sony Ericsson Walkman series, and the first Sony Ericsson to feature 3.5mm headphone jack instead of the crappy proprietary connector. So as you can see, Sony's love for proprietary features is rooted deep within its brand. By the way guys, when we are at the proprietary stuff, did you know this Sony Ericsson Walkman phone is using the exact Sony memory card as the PSP, the Memory Stick Duo, among many other older Sony devices? Or did you know almost all the other Sony Ericsson phones are using the M2 memory cards, the exact ones that PSP Go is using? That just goes to show, that just proves they are somewhat related. Okay, back to the Doom. The game I'm playing right now is called Doom Troopers, another one of those silly Java games. But as I've mentioned before, there is a way to enjoy even proper Doom port on these devices, but there is a catch to it, of course. We gotta be able to run elves, which are small and powerful apps that are not Java based, and they can directly access the phone file system and RAM, therefore they are far more faster and capable. The guide that I followed is pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, all of the links with necessary files are broken, so in case some of you, the viewers, have got some up-to-date quality tutorial with functional links or any kind of closer information, please let me know down below. I would love to run proper Doom on my Sony Ericsson. Thanks in advance. Let's move on to yet another phone, but this time it is a smartphone running Android with the codename Xperia Play, aka Sony Ericsson R800i. Originally released in April 2011 with a 4-inch LCD touchscreen. It was meant to be a revolutionary PlayStation phone that sadly didn't live up to its initial hype, and it is now lying on the shame pile of Sony's abandoned mishaps next to the PlayStation Classic, PlayStation TV, and frankly even next to the PS Vita, as that one was also one of Sony's forsaken descendants. Shame on your greedy approach, Sony. To be honest, to get something done on the Xperia Play is a huge pain in the ass, and when I interact with it, I'm prone to be pissed off quickly due to its lackluster performance and inability to cooperate, so please excuse my bias towards it, because even though it can run this magnificent Open GLES Doom port in high definition with all the amazing eye candy effects, I'm still not blown away with it, as I still like the PSP ports better, in spite of the fact they are inferior. Either way, I'm absolutely grateful I can still slay my way through the hordes of demons. Plus, I'm giving props for proper audio implementation, even though it's not loud enough. There is nothing like getting a flashback as soon as you start the game, remembering all those tunes that define our very childhood. It will get you anxious to press the start button and face your destiny. GLES Doom port runs pretty good on the Xperia Play. The graphics are a bit dark, I couldn't find a way to change that. The controls are also fine, the D-pad and the shoulder buttons can be used without any issues. The crappy touch circles cannot be utilized and they suck anyway. All in all, I favor the PSP Go control scheme and ergonomics over it, which is the upcoming dedicated PlayStation handheld we are looking at. Released in October 2009 with 3.8-inch LCD and slide-out design similar to Xperia Play, one could claim PSP Go was the predecessor, the inspiration for the Xperia Play, and I would agree, as it is obvious they are sharing the same DNA, the same genes. There is plenty of options if you wish to play Doom on the PSP. You can either play the PS1 versions of the Doom and the final Doom, or there are all the other ports available to your disposal as well. Each version has its own pros and cons, and I won't be going into details as we are not Digital Foundry, and it all depends on your personal preferences anyway. What you can see right now on the screen is me playing the Hexen. Hexen, Heretic and Doom and its expansion packs share the same engine, so with most of these ports you can easily load the WATs, iWATs and PWATs into the folder, and the game will run absolutely hassle-free, no issues, no problems. The PSP Go is an absolute beast, and despite of its low sales, for me, it is the best PSP out there. I love the screen, I love the size, I love the controls. I love it all, but even with all of the love, I just had to put the regular either PSP 2000 or 3000 in front of it, as I'm trying to be objective here, and all things and features considered, the compact design and digital nature has to be put aside compared to the UMD drive, larger screen and ergonomics. The PSP is its older, more refined and more feature-proof brother that is firmly holding the torch of progressiveness in its hands. I'm playing on it the PS1 version of a Final Doom, whilst being in 7th heaven. The 4.3-inch LCD panel is very vibrant and eye-catching. The controls are a pleasure to behold. Overall, Doom experience on the PSP is truly enjoyable, but it is still far from enhancements that the PS Vita is offering us with the gorgeous 5-inch OLED, dual analog joysticks and much more powerful internals. Naturally, you can run on the PS Vita all the Dooms available for PSP, as it is backwards compatible. What's more, we can even run the homebrew Doom 2016. Well, it's not like a proper Doom, it's more like an arena shooter, but there is a loads of fun to have here, so I would absolutely recommend trying it out if you haven't already. Then we can use the potential of Chocolate Doom port, which is a Doom source port and it supports all the Doom games as well as Hexen, Heretic and Strife. It adds some extra features while staying as close and faithful to the vanilla games as possible. Then we have also option to use the PrBoom Plus, Doom source port developed from the original PrBoom project, and it has completely hardware accelerated renderer and it supports several advanced features. Then there is of course the Vita Doom, which is a PS Vita Doom port based on the Doom PSP, and if you really want to go deep into the rabbit hole of Doom running on the PS Vita emulators, you absolutely can. You can run Doom 64 via Daedalus X64, you can run Doom on the MGBA, and I'm sure there is plenty of other options that somebody can mention down below. And the most important question being, what's the best Doom to play on the PS Vita? Well, it clearly depends who you ask. And if you ask Google, the first thing it comes up with is this Reddit post about what's the best way to play Doom 1 and 2 on the Vita in 2020. So if you read the discussion over there, you can find out more, as I'm certainly no expert in this field. Or if you wish to share your latest findings about what's the best way to play Doom on the Vita in 2022 in the comment section under this video, you are more than welcome, and I'm sure everybody else will be thankful too. So in the end, is this the best handheld way to play Doom right now? Well, I'm definitely in no denial about the fact that there are far better ways to play it nowadays with all the smartphones, Nintendo Switches and whatnot. But I have to admit the Doom experience on the PS Vita is rock solid. And it will never disappoint any of us in terms of quality, first-person shooter demon-slaying goodness, or in terms of modability, customizability and overall enjoyability. The Doom franchise has come a long way since its release, and it still only gets better with time, which is why everyone still is and will be playing it, even without any further new release. The Sony devices serve greatly as a gateway to all of the Doom fans' hearts, and they continue to do so in spite of the fact there is no more dedicated handhelds being actively promoted by the company. The Doom promotes by itself. It doesn't need nobody else to do it for him. All it needs is love, pulling the trigger and some device that can run it, which nowadays could be even fridge, calculator or price scanner. Plus many other mind-blowing gadgets, as we can see from this awesome subreddit called It Runs Doom, which I'm a big fan of. 2 thumbs up to all of the die-hard Doom enthusiasts out there, it's a pleasure to be part of it. And of course also 2 thumbs up to all of the Sony fans out there, and let's hope the exponentially growing handheld market share is big enough incentive for Sony to stop taking a piss. Come on Sony, I wanna finally see Xperia Play's successor, it's about the damn time. If you enjoyed this video guys, please like, comment, share, watch some more, subscribe for more quality content. It means a lot to me and to the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to check out our Discord server, to meet other like-minded people and follow me on social media. You can find all the links down below. I would like to thank you all for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.